Welcome back to FEDEX. Today's video is a little bit different. I'm bringing you along for the hardest week I've had as a homesteader so far. This is my second year homesteading and I have over 100 animals on property and things don't always go as planned. The rain is actually pretty fitting for this intro. We start out pretty negative here, we get a little bit worse, but I promise it ends with a happy ending. So let's hang out for a little bit and I'll bring you along for my worst week of homesteading. What's going on, little Flip? Flip here is just acting a little bit not right. Flop's running around real nice and Flip's just acting a little kind of weird. I don't know why. Okay, you're eating a leaf, that's good. She's just looking a little shaky on her legs or something. I'm not... Like, look how zoomy he is. And she's just... She's just not 100%, it doesn't look like. She was fine last time I seen her today. I just saw her today when I gave her my water. And now she's acting all funny. Flip, you're worrying me. You know, look how active Flop is, and Flip was like this last night, but now tonight she's just acting weird. She's acting like she's just not, like, seeing right or something. Like she can't see, maybe? What do you need, my goat? Okay, you ran a little bit. That was nice. Okay, what's going on? You just waking up? I see you, Flop. I see you, Flop. Why isn't your sister doing the zoomies? Yeah, why isn't your sister doing zoomies, Flop? Girl, what's wrong? What's wrong with you, girl? Let me see your eyes. Hey. You okay? What's wrong? Oh, I feel so bad. What do I do? What can I do for you, girl? You know what's going on? There's some tail wag. Your eye looks normal. You ready for bed? So I do have this stuff, and I looked up the proper dose for goats and gave her the proper dose. So we're going to see how she does. It was able to go down. She swallowed it. So I'm going to check back in on the morning, and hopefully she's doing a little better. Huh, little goat? Hopefully you do better, Flip. I don't like having problems with my animals, so she's making me nervous. And I haven't had an issue in a little while since Pinky had the injured bill. So, she's making me nervous. Flop, you still got tons of energy, don't you, bud? Good. Oh, Flip. You poor thing. What are you doing? She's yelling. Why are you yelling? Want some hay, girl? How you doing? Good morning, Flip. How you doing? You're up. You're not down. That's good. How's you been doing, Muffins? How you walking? You still a little slow? What's wrong with my little goat? Buddy. What's wrong? I carried her out here to the pen and I'm looking up different ways to try and help her, and I just don't know what to do. I can't really find anything on her symptoms. It just seems like she's kind of stumbling and doesn't have her legs. What's up, Flop? Come on, man. Sister's hurting. I'm trying to give her just a little bit of scratch grain here to give her something in her tummy because she's not eating the goat food. But look at her, she's going at it. She's still eating. She's still eating. I feel so bad for my little goat. Hoping this ivermectin paste actually helps her out, and this is her problem. I just don't know, I can't find her symptoms anywhere. She's got like stiff legs, kind of not walking right. She still has an appetite, but not for her goat food. She's just eating kind of scratch grain and treats right now. But I just want to have something in her stomach. And Flop's doing fine over there. So I don't think it's environmental or anything I fed him. I mean, it could be worms, so that's why I treated her. I'm just not sure. Hold on, pup. Trying to help my girl goat. Flop, you are a pest, buddy. You have eaten enough. Your little sister needs some food, bud. No, not you. Your little sister. Alright, well, she just ate a full handful of the scratch grain and some pig food just to be something easy and tasty to get down, just so she has something in her stomach and give her some energy. Now, we're going to keep an eye on her all day today. I'm not going to work today, and I'm just going to keep an eye on her so I can see how she's doing. I don't know what else to do. Maybe give her a nutrient drench. So maybe I'll go to the store today, pick up a nutrient drench just to give her some extra vitamins and nutrients inside of her. But I'll be giving her the ivermectin tonight, and hopefully she'll be on track to getting better. She just seems like she's blind or something. See how stiff her legs is? She does not want to walk. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? Alright, well, I fed her a little bit by hand again, so she still has an appetite and she's eating. She has a full belly from breakfast. She has her Nutri-Drench that I just gave her, and I did get her to take a couple sips of water, a couple slurps. She's not really getting in there, but I was able to dip her nose in there and she was able to lick it up. So hopefully she starts drinking on her own, gets a little bit of energy from that Nutri-Drench. I need to go down and open up the brooders and check on all the little chicks. Puppy. Piece of bamboo stick or a feather. What are you barking at? You want the stick? But I'm gonna go check on all the little birds and the brooders and then come back up to check on her. I might give her an actual water drench, just get some fluids into her. We'll see how she's acting in a little bit. Hey, chickies. Oh, you're all out of food, are you? Yep, all out of food. You're getting big, aren't you, little chickies? Yeah. We got the heat lamp on them because it went down into the 40s last night, and I just like to make sure they're feeling comfortable. We still had some wind, so they weren't going to be able to get a lot of coverage in here, so I put a little piece of metal there and the heat lamp just to give them a little bit of coverage and protection. I'll get them some food, but they're doing really well in the bird box. I'm going to probably move that bird box today and give them some more fresh grass as well. What about you, Squat? Hey, you're not on your head. You're actually sitting on your butt. That's good, buddy. Did you get any food and drinks this morning? Come here, let me prop you up so you can... Oops, sorry about that. There you go. Let's get you over there for some water. I need 2 hands for Squat. Alright, I'm just getting back from the store. I picked up a bunch of stuff to try and help my little goat. She's still walking around, so I'm really happy to see that. She's definitely stiff though. My little goat. Crying. I'm coming, little goat. How's she doing, Flop? How you doing, girl? You're around moving. You're around and moving. I like that. Tongue kind of sticking out there. What's that about? Alright, I picked up a few things. I got some alfalfa pellets to see if she'll eat some of that. I got some cleaning vinegar, some alcohol, some sponges and gauze to help clean up the way if I have to do some shots. I have a little bottle here to give her some electrolytes if she needs it. Picked up some syringes. Picked up some vitamin B complex, some oral gel, because I think that's part of the problem. And then I have a drenching gun, some more electrolyte paste, and I picked up some antibiotics too, LA200 and penicillins in here as well. So I've been looking some things up to see what might be wrong with her, and I've come across some listeriosis or polio is probably the closest things that match her symptoms. So they're saying it could be a B1 deficiency, so I got that B1 paste. I also got some antibiotics to help kill anything that might be going wrong in her gut bacteria, so I want to try and help that out. So I'm going to start with the B1 paste, and then we might get into the penicillin shot. Buddy, don't eat me. What are you doing? I don't know what she's doing over there, but we're going to try and help her out, and hopefully she gets better. The first thing I want to do is just get some plain water in her, just make sure she's drinking and has some liquid in her. So I haven't seen her drink it all today. I tried to get her nose in some water, but she just wasn't doing it. So I'm going to try and get some just plain water in her first, and then we'll get some nutrients. I'm going to give her 5 cc's of the vitamin B complex. Wanted to see if she'd drink from the nipple. Get some water in her, because you want to get some water in after the B complex. But I figured she might not, so I'll get to drench her out just to give her some water. Come here, little goat. All right, a little bit of water and B complex. Sorry, Flop, I didn't get enough for you yet. You just got to get a little flip getting better first. So I talked to the guy that I got my goats off of, and he said it might be polio and to call a vet. And the vet's idea would be to put them on some thiamine, some antibiotics, and some anti-inflammatories. So I got some nutrients, electrolytes, the B1 complex with the thiamine in it, and some antibiotics. I got the LA200 as well as the penicillin. And since I have meat goats, we're going to want to do the injection above the shoulder blades, because the injection or the penicillin could have an adverse effect on the meat of the goat. But first and foremost, we just want to get her healthy again. So I'm going to get the penicillin set up. It has to warm up to room temperature before use, so I'm going to get that ready, and then we'll come out here and try and give her a shot. Come on, puppy, we're playing vet again. And I also started soaking some alfalfa pellets here that I picked up to try and get her to eat something a little bit different as well. Instead of the scratch grain, maybe she'll go for alfalfa here. Just soaking them up so they can get nice and soft, easy to eat. Hey, Flop. Little goat. Little goat. Flop, buddy. Flop, you are being a pain today, bud. I can't do this with Flop. Can you eat while I do this, Flop? Okay. Oh, you did good. You did good. Oh, you did good. I am so nervous for my goat. Well, she came into the little house here. I tried to give her a couple alfalfa pellets. She doesn't want anything right now. Oh, goat, you are really stressing me out today. I'm sorry. I know this is my fault somehow. I'm just not 100% sure how yet. I'm gonna give her a little plain water just to keep her hydrated. I'm keeping her in here so Flop doesn't beat her up or push her around because she really doesn't look like she can see. I'm hoping the B vitamins and the penicillin start helping her. I'm gonna keep checking on her, seeing how she's doing. Hey girl. It's okay. How about some water? You want some water, girl? Thanks. Come on, chicken. I came up here to check on her. She's not doing well. Doing this head twitch thing. Sorry. It's been a little over an hour and I came up to the barn to check on her. Flop ended up getting out of his pen to come into the barn to see what she was doing because she was crying and he was crying. So he ended up sitting outside of her gate. I don't know how much of the chicken food he ate, but he still seems to be doing fine. Gina, please. So we have little goat down here taking a nap right now. She's still breathing. And she's just rolled over here. She kind of laid over and I kind of tucked her in together just so she could be comfortable. I'm hoping she's comfortable. But yeah, she's still breathing and I'm hoping the medication's just doing its thing. Well, I finally got a vet to answer and they're able to take me, so I loaded her up right away and we're heading straight to the vet and see what they can do to help out my little goat. What you doing back there, goat? We're almost there. I'm backing up now. Hey girl, how you doing back here? How you doing? Yeah, we're home. So we just got back from the vet and they confirmed what I was thinking. It was either listeriosis or polio. She said the course of action is the same for both of them. They're giving her B1 thiamine injection, as well as they gave her more penicillin. I gave her half a cc and she went and gave her 1.8 cc's again. So then she told me to do that again tomorrow if she needs it. They also gave her an anti-inflammatory to help with the pain and the stiffness. They did tell me she has a 50-50 shot of getting better from this. It is a neurological condition that she probably picked up from bacteria somewhere. It's my fault somehow. I just don't know how I can prevent it. They did tell me to go ahead and give Flop here some thiamine just to help him out in case he has the same problem in the same environment. And they also gave me extra anti-inflammatory and thiamine to give her for the next few days, along with the penicillin. And they said pretty much I'll know in the next 48 hours whether she's going to pull through or not. I'm going to leave her in here with the chickens, leave Flop in the brooder, so they're still together, but he can't actually jump on her and push her around. Oh, puppy. Not the day we were wanting to have. Hey, Flop, how you doing, bud? You feeling lonely? We left you for about an hour, huh? So my course of action with her right now is to keep up with the thiamine and the anti-inflammatories. She said hold off on the penicillin until tomorrow morning and try and get her on a 12-12 schedule every 12 hours, giving her another dose. I'm also going to be giving her a drench of fluids just to keep her hydrated. And with any luck, she'll start eating again here on her own. Ooh. I'm right here, girl. Well, the vet did say that this is all we can really do for her right now. We just have to wait the time out and see if she's able to fight her way through it. Then we have a rescue duck over here that she's spending her time with the chickens because my duck flock and Mumbles ended up picking on her, pulling some feathers out of her shoulders. So I put her with the chickens now to heal, and maybe she can get to know the flock through the fence line before they actually meet again. I do want to get her with the other waterfowl. I don't want her with the chickens, but I want her to be safe as well. Hey, little piggies. You all doing okay? Yeah, I'm giving you a clean out today. Puppy. Why do we have chickens out here? Gina, is that you? Oh, the gate's wide open. That explains it. Gina? Can I get you back in, Gina? There you go, Gina. You stay in there and we'll close the gate. She definitely can't see very well, but she got an appetite. She's able to eat right out of my hand. She really wants the grain, though. She doesn't care for her regular food too much or the alfalfa pellets. Don't chew my finger. Here's the food. There. Yeah, I tried to mix the grain in with her regular food, but she just wants the scratch grain. But I'm just giving her anything to eat a little bit and get some energy. I've been doing an electrolyte drench as often as I can, pretty much every hour, just to keep her hydrated. It's a good little goat. Yeah. Where are you trying to go? You're gonna make Flop all jealous. Bucket of water here. I'm not sure what you want out here. No, you can't go that way. Almost looks like you can see, or are you just following your nose? You wanna find the pigs? Yeah, there's piggies. That's something different. She definitely has a little bit more coordination right now. Not saying she can see, but she can sniff and she can walk a little bit. Are you making progress, goat? That's a bucket. What are you looking for? You looking for your brother? I want you where you're safe and you're not running into things, okay? Can we walk back into the chicken room? There you go. I kind of want you to stay in there so you're safe. Her moving around like that's making me feel a little bit better, I think. Definitely not out of the woods, but progress. Or at least change. I think she's actually eating with Flop. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Go back to doing it. Go back to being good. Alright, I'm here the afternoon after going to the vet. She got her penicillin shot this morning, as well as her vitamin B1 thiamine, her anti-inflammatory, and then after I got home from work today, I gave her another shot of the B1 thiamine, try and keep that up. She also got a little bit of the B1 paste, and look, she's eating. She is actually eating on her own right now. I'm still thinking she's fairly vision impaired. She can't really see very well at all. Hey, Flop. Be nice to your sister. She needs to eat too. Yeah, big boy. But she is trying to eat, and she's found... Buddy, get out of goat butt. Get out of the goat butt. She's getting better, I think. I don't know. But this looks good. This little drencher tool has probably saved her life just as much as the medicine. I've been giving her water with electrolytes, as well as whole milk, just to try and keep her hydrated and something in her stomach. And I think that's really been helping. She can't really see anything, so she hasn't been able to find the water bowl. She stepped in it and knocked it over a couple times even. So I know she wouldn't be able to keep herself hydrated. So the drencher tool has been imperative for her recovery so far. And she even has so much more balance right now, which has been really nice. She's even fighting her brother. Yeah, that's good. Good job, Flop. I'm going to get him more food. Just trying to keep her up and energized. She's been blind so far, and this thing is almost at her eye level, so I want to take this off and just replace it with a straight one, no edge, just so she doesn't bump into it while she's in here. I got to go in and clean out their pen because, like I said, right before I went and delivered eggs, she kicked the water bucket over. So I'm going to clean this out, keep it nice and dry for them while they're stuck in here together. You two fighting, Flop? You be nice to your sister. So I like her progress, and for now, I'm remaining hopeful. I have some other bad news I have to tell you. First thing I usually do in the morning is go to patio, check on Squat and the brooder, make sure he hasn't rolled over on his head. And this morning when I went out and looked, he wasn't in the brooder. I was kind of confused to see the brooder empty, and I immediately thought maybe I didn't bring him in from his day pen last night. I checked the day pen and I knew that I brought him in last night because I always do. Went back over the brooder, his food and water was in there, and there was just no sign of him. No sign of a struggle, no sign of feathers laying everywhere. He was just completely gone. So what I'm going to be doing is setting up the camera down there to make sure whatever's coming in, I can try and see it. So the bird box wasn't affected, at least held up if it did try and get in there. All the little chicks are okay in the replacement flock, but we're just missing Squat. I don't know what happened to him. He's probably not okay, but I'm just going to keep my hopes up for Squat too, and he's out free ranging in the fields now. He's a wild chicken. Huh, pig? There's just no trace of anything, so I don't know exactly what happened to Squat. So what I'm believing is that a critter friend came in, picked him up, and carried him out, and is now best friends with him out in the wild. There's just no reason to think anything bad happened to him. He's just a wild chicken living free now. How about you, Flip? Hi, Flip. What are you sniffing? Why are you doing that thing with your head? I don't like it. You're just sniffing around because you can't see? Yeah, I think that's it. Let me get more food for you, maybe. The goats only get their B vitamins from their gut biome, so they have to have a good microbiome in their gut for them to actually produce what they need. And if they get an infection or something, that just reduces their absorption of the B vitamins. So it's really a necessity to have some B vitamins on hand for goats. But I think the whole milk and the alfalfa will help add to her gut microbiome. Maybe even some yogurt would be a good idea. I finally got her to eat some hay. Oh, good job. Yeah, you need the hay. It's good for your gut. She's doing really good. This is day 3 after her treatment. She does have a lack of vision, but everything else seems to be good. Her appetite's good. She's actually eating hay now. She's finding her food, whether she's using her nose or not, but she's finding the food and eating with a really good appetite. And she's been taking all her medicine. She just doesn't have the best eyesight yet. I'm not sure if that's going to come back, but at least she's doing really good with her coordination and her appetite. I don't know if she's found her water. I've been doing drenching just to keep her hydrated. So we're just going to keep up with that until... Oh, hey, bud. I did worm you. Yeah, you got wormed with ivermectin, and you've been getting B complex as well, just so the polio doesn't affect him in case... Hey, bud, thanks for scaring away those birds. But Flop's gotten his ivermectin for worms in case he has any, and he's been getting his B complex just so if he's on the early signs of the polio, then the B complex should help him out a lot. So just in case, as a preventative, he's getting that, and she's doing a lot better. I have her in the stall with Flop here because she needs company. I tried to keep them separated, and Flop broke out of his stall, came in here and laid right next to the door with Flip. So I just put them together, and they've been doing really well. He's not beating up on her. But in this area, even with her not being able to see too well, she can kind of bump around, find the hay, find the food, and hopefully the water eventually. But we're having really good progress so far, so I'm staying hopeful. Flip. Yeah. We still have a little bit left to go on the medicine. We're going to keep going on the penicillin for 4 days, and then I have another treatment of the thiamine and the anti-inflammatory tonight. The little rescue duck that we have is a chicken now, spending all her time with the chickens just in this pen. She's got her bowl of water, her food, but she's a little distraught being away from all her other birds. Her whole flock got eaten by a raccoon, and she was the only one left, so we rescued her from my friend's house just so he can rebuild his coop and get that back ready to hold some birds. And I'm just going to keep her as a rescue duck. Hopefully she does actually integrate into my duck flock. That would be really nice, and she can spend the time with the white Pekin ducks. But if that doesn't happen, she at least has the company of chickens. What do you see, puppy? I'm hoping that's my compost. Nope. Now that the goats are out of their pen out here, the chickens are coming through and doing a nice thorough cleaning. Hey piggies. Hi. Yeah, hi pigs. You're getting a little nicer. Yeah, you're not pet friendly yet, but you're getting a little nicer, huh, Spotty? The one with spots and one without spots. We don't have names yet. Alright, we're here on day 4. I noticed her problem on Tuesday night when I was closing up the barn. This is Saturday afternoon, around noon, and we started treatment on Wednesday. So she's 4 days into treatment. She actually has really good coordination, walking around good. Sorry, it's sunny outside and all the chickens are inside making noise. Spot, give me a moment. She has a really good appetite. She just doesn't have eyesight yet. So I finished up with all the thiamine shots and the anti-inflammatory shots that the vet supplied, and I'm still supposed to give the penicillin shots twice daily for a total of 7 days. So I'm still doing that every 12 hours, once in the morning and once at night. I get it, you laid an egg, Spot. Good job. Flop's been a pesky big brother sitting in here, and he's been bothering me every time I go in the tend on Flop. Every time I give her a drenching, he's trying to climb up on me or bite my shirt, bite my arm. But I don't know if she can find the water bucket right there. She's able to sniff out the food and work her way to that corner, and she's able to find the food really well, and she has a great appetite. But she's not able to find the water, so I still come up here multiple times a day to give her a drenching just to make sure she's keeping up with her fluids. She has good coordination. I'm really happy about that. I'm just hoping her eyesight comes back with a little more treatment of the penicillin. Ladies, you only did 1 egg, Spot. It was only 1 egg. It's a nice day. I'm going to see if she wants to come out and do her pen. Come on, goat. Back up, pup. Give him space. Give him all space. I want to see how well she can navigate. Flop, you go right into the pen, bud. I don't want you finding any chicken food. Get in there. I don't really want the little chickens in with Flop, but come here. All right, Flip. This way, girl. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. Come on, goat. This way. Right in front of you. No? Here you go. Come to the light. Come on. Come to the light, Flip. This way, Flip. This way. Your brother's over here. Can you smell your brother? This way. Yeah? Nope, not your brother. That's Echo Pup. Whoop, 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 whoop. Wrong gap. Wrong gap. This one. Yeah, there's your brother. Yeah, that's your brother. Go to your brother. Come on. What are you doing? You don't want to go in your pen? Flop, don't even think about it, you bad goat. No, let's chicken feed. Come on. Come on, bad goat. Bad goat. Easy, Flop. Just get in your pen, you big bad goat. Flip, where are you trying to go? Come on. I don't think she likes going downhill here. Just a quick step. Oh, lift you up over it. So now, yeah, no, I know you thought it was a big jump, but it was just flat ground. Okay, hold on, hold on. Get you turned around to your brother. Come here, Flip. Flop, you're being a pest. Get your head back in there. Get your hoof in there, too. Come here, Flip. Why don't you listen to me? Come here. Okay, you stay, goat. Come on, back up, puppy. Come in, with your brother in. With me, not you, puppy, not you. Just the goats. Good job, in the bathroom. Chickens. We did it. All right, Flop. Yes, you're outside now. You're outside. She's checking out the little hut. Okay. See what she runs into. That was a rooster. I think she can see a little bit. She might have some shadow vision because she's not, well, she's definitely cautious. She's just driving with her nose right now, I guess. But I like it. I like the progress she's making. We're going to continue giving her shots. I called the vet this morning to make sure I was supposed to keep giving her penicillin, and she said do it for 7 days. So we're on day 4 right now. We're going to keep going with those shots, and I'm going to keep giving her the B complex paste, and hopefully that gets her through all this. You find the hay, Flop? Show your sister. Good job. I think you'll be able to bumble around here. We really have everybody in close proximity right now. We have the goats over here in the front left pen. We have the chickens with the rescue duck over in the front right pen, and the barn, which has the pigs in it over here, little piggies. And then right beside them we have Mumbles, the goose, with her duck flock. And just past them we have the chickens out there in the chicken tractor. I really do like hearing that rooster crow. It's nice having them out there in the distance, just giving that extra farm sound to the property. I did fix the gate here because Flop broke out to go see his sister whenever I separated them, so I had to add some extra screws and tighten this support up. But I'm just throwing in that kickstand for a little extra support. Oh, Flop, get off of me. Right now I'm mixing in some pig grain with the goat feed and some wetted alfalfa. That's to just give her something flavorful to eat, to keep her eating, and something with a little bit more scent to help her actually find it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Fight your brother. I'm home today and I'm working outside in the gardens all day, so I'll be able to keep an eye on her up here in the pen, make sure she doesn't find herself in any bad positions or get caught in a corner or something. And half the pen here is in shade, so she should be able to stay cool. I'll come up here later and give her another drenching to make sure she's drinking. She does have the water bucket over there, but it doesn't look like she'll be able to find the water. It's not going to have a scent like the food. She's still bumbling around a little bit, so hopefully her vision does come back and she'll be able to handle being around Flop and finding everything she needs. Right here, Flip. There you go. Hi, Flop. Hi, bud. Saturday night, she did really good outside today. She didn't get stuck at all. I was able to look at her the whole time while I was gardening and make sure she was still up and moving. And she did really well. She's actually looking like she can see a little bit. I know I'm being hopeful, but she just had her penicillin tonight and also got the vitamin B paste. I gave the vitamin B paste to you too, Flop. And they both look pretty happy. She's actually finding the hay really well, so I think she can see a little bit. Good night, little rescue duck. Good night, survivors. Egger flock, Bonnie, Dot. What are you doing up there, Mini Dot? It's Sunday night. I just gave Flip her shot, and she's kind of showing me that she has vision. I'm like excited about that. Maybe she's just getting better at hearing and smelling. Her other senses might be taking over and she's getting more used to her other senses, trying to find her way around. But that's okay. You're doing really good, Flip. You're doing really good, Flip. Yeah. I am not a fan of giving these shots. I only have 2 more days of doing it for her, so 4 more shots, and that is way too many for me. It's day 6 of her treatment and she's doing really good. I came up here and she was really hungry. I've been actually feeding them and giving her a shot while she's eating because that's a lot easier. Whenever I pull her away or give her some food and pull her away to give her the shot, she knows it's coming and she fights me a lot more. So if I give her food, she has her head down, she's in a nice position, and I'm able to come in and give the shot. Sedgwig, thank you. But we have Flop drinking some water here, but I just don't know if she's been able to find the water yet. That's my last thing I want to do or make sure of to make sure she's getting better, is to make sure she has enough eyesight where she can find the water. I don't know if she'll get her eyesight back the whole way, but it'd be nice. Hey, Sedge. My survivors sometimes get stuck on the wall. I gotta pull them down. I usually put them up there at night. A couple of them can make it up there, but they're a little small and the wall's about 5 feet high, so they still need a little bit of help. But what about you, girl? How are you doing? See, I think she has eyesight. Look at her. Yeah, well, now you lost me. This way. But she can hear and smell, so I don't know how much is just eyesight and how much is just sniffing and hearing. Yeah, eat that hay off you, bud. She gets another shot of penicillin tonight and then one more round tomorrow and she should be all finished up. And we're finally getting some rain out there. And I'm trying to get the water tank in here filled up so I can store as much as possible. Hi, little piggy. You're pink. You're a pink little piggy. You too. 2 little pink piggies. Hi. Still working on these 2. The girl pig lets me pet her a little bit, but boy pig's pretty shy. So we're out here on day 7. I just moved her out into the outside pen. I didn't put them out yesterday because it was cold and rainy, but today I brought them out just so she can get into the sun and start walking around. Maybe that sun will get into her eyes and she'll see a little bit better. But she seems to have some shadow vision, so she doesn't just walk up and bump into things. So it seems like she has a little bit of vision, but I'm not 100% sure she's ever going to get it all the way back. I'm just really happy that she's walking around, eating real nice. I do have to come up and give her drenchings to keep her hydrated, but oh well. At least she's alive and doing well. I put in enough food for both of you, Flop. You're not supposed to eat it all yourself. Flip, this is the first time she got up on a platform since she went blind. Are you stuck, Flip? Huh? Can you see me? Do you have eyesight? Can you see enough? Oh, she's confident to jump off a ledge. That means she has some eyesight. Huh? Good job, Flip. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you my goat. Alright, well, this is Wednesday night, and last Wednesday night is whenever I first noticed the problems with Flip. So she's went through her whole 7 days of penicillin treatment. She's off the penicillin right now, and she's still getting the vitamin B. So we're going to see how she progresses, but it looks like she's getting her eyesight back to where she can actually see. She can at least see some ledges and stuff to where she actually got onto that platform, which is really nice because whenever she'd come outside of the barn, the little ledge here to drop off the barn should stop right here because she didn't know how far it was. So she couldn't even see the ground 3 inches away. So it's really nice to see her actually confidently jump off that lower tier. Well, it has been a really hard last 7-8 days for me with Flip not feeling well and having to give her shots. I don't like giving the animals shots. I like when the animals are nice and healthy. So I really like seeing her walking around getting on a platform. I was really waiting to see her get on a platform as a kind of a vision test. And she's been getting up and down off of this platform pretty nicely now. So I'm really happy with her progress and really happy that she's overcome this illness. So I know this was a different video. I wanted to get everything all in one from start to finish, her progression. I didn't want a big cliffhanger for you not to know if she was going to be okay or not. But I'm pretty happy with where she is right now. I think she's pretty healthy and all we have to do is get her through the rest of the season. Oh, buddy, yeah, you were keeping your sister company through it all, weren't you? Yeah, you broke out of the pen to come see her. Yeah, you weren't going to leave her alone. You big Flop. Look at the skin on Flop. You could put needles in this all day, huh, buddy? Flip, she's got a really tight neck. I bet it's probably from giving her all the shots, but that's going to be all for this one. I think Flip's doing pretty well. I haven't seen her find her water bucket yet, but she's eating well, and she's walking around getting on the platform. So if you made it to the end of this one, I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. How you doing?